Hey guys, Dayln here, and yeah, I'm back. I'm back making commentaries. I know that I haven't made one in, what has it been? Probably like 4 months, 3.5, 4 months. It's been a long time. Like, I've uploaded a couple videos in that like time span, but the last one wasn't commentated obviously because it was 120 Dunge, and then the one before that was the vlog about my laptop, but that was like in December, so that was a really long time ago. So yeah. Basically, this video is gonna be a, like the usual where have you been type informational stuff, and then some of the not the videos, but the goals that I've made throughout the last 4 months or so, and then kind of what I've got planned because I should be back making videos. So the first thing about why I was gone. So basically, I stopped making videos kind of around the holiday time, kind of around December, November type area, but Thanksgiving and Christmas, I was busy a lot with family stuff and just holiday prep, and then also I had some real life stuff going on that just I couldn't get away from to make videos, because as you guys know, my policy is real life comes before RuneScape or gaming. So yeah, that's basically that. I was also going through winter quarterfinals, which, come to think of it, I have spring quarterfinals next week, but that shouldn't be too horrible, hopefully. But yeah, so that's basically why I wasn't doing stuff in like the holiday time. And then after the holidays, January, February, and now kind of the beginning of March, for about the first couple week and a half of March, I don't know if I remember. I think I probably said something in one of my other videos. I just don't remember. In, I think, August, I want to say it was August or September, I got a puppy. Or my family got a puppy. And so he just, in about January, middle of January or so, he decided that it would be a good idea to chew through the cord of my mic. So then I had technical difficulties because I didn't have a microphone to record anymore, and therefore I didn't make videos. I didn't make commentary videos, and commentary videos are really what I make. So obviously it was kind of like, well, now I can't really do too many videos because, yeah, commentary, I don't have a mic. So yeah, that's basically what happened. And I just now got around to buying a new one. I bought this headset last week, and it just came in like literally maybe 15 minutes ago, so I really want to just hop on and kind of test it out and play with it. So if the audio sounds a little bit weird and whatever, I apologize for that. It's because I have a new mic. It's a headset instead of kind of a standalone microphone, so the audio quality might not be as good as the actual microphone that I had before, which is unfortunate, but I am a starving college student and I can't like spend $200 on a good microphone, unfortunately. That's something that maybe if I were to get into stuff like streaming or whatever, and I were to do streaming and then, get donations, which, would never be like something that I would ever like tell people to do, but if they wanted to type stuff, that then I would be putting a lot of that money towards stuff to make my content better. But at this point, I just don't really have the time or the place, really. Like, that's one of the reasons that I don't stream. The reason pretty much that I don't stream is because I still live at home with my parents. They don't really know that I do the YouTube thing, and sitting in my room streaming, talking to my computer and talking to myself is really weird, and yeah, it's awkward at home. I haven't gotten caught doing it before. I've had my parents sometimes come in and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." It's really awkward, but yeah, so anyways, that's the big reason that I don't stream. When I move out, which isn't going to be for another couple years, if I'm still doing YouTube but I'm still doing like RuneScape and stuff, I may start doing some streaming. Because streaming is something I want to get into, and now that my laptop is pretty good, and I think I could get into streaming with this laptop. I think I could do it. I think it could probably handle it. And then I also have my desktop downstairs, which I would obviously take with me when I move out. And that way I could like monitor the chat and like do all that kind of stuff, and whatever. So I think that would be really fun to do, and that is something that, like I said, if a couple years down the road, if I'm moved out, I'm living either with like a roommate or by myself, and I'm still doing RS and I'm still doing the video making thing, that would be something that I think would be fun to do. But at this point, streaming isn't really something that I'm really planning on doing. I'm kind of just, still sticking with YouTube. So, as you guys can see, I'm just doing some bonfiring. I haven't really been feeling like doing much. Like, literally the last couple of days I've spent on RS have been spent bank standing, so I decided to actually, like, do something. It's not really productive because I don't really care to get 120 fire making, but at least it's, like, doing something productive, like I'm getting XP and I'm not just, like, standing there doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, my friend got celestial hand wraps. That's chill. But anyways, yeah, I'm just doing fire making right now. I can't really be bothered to do something else. My net's not really that great in my room either, and that's where I am right now. Our Wi-Fi box isn't amazing. It's not, like, horrible, but it's not great either. My frames are dropping really bad right now for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe that'll help. Helped not much. Whatever. My frames are crappy right now. But anyways, yeah. I'm trying to think. What do I want to where was I going? I was going to my goal, like, what I've done in the last 3 months or 4 months that I haven't been making videos. So as you guys know, I got 120 Dungeoneering over bonus XP weekend a couple weeks ago. I did that. So that was really great because now you guys can see I am maxed total, like true max total, not like just normal max, but I have like everything done finally. So all the skills for comp are done. So that's really the big, like, long thing for comp. Everything else compared to that is really pretty small. So yeah, I mean, I'm really close to comp. All my friends who have been talking to me about how much I have left are like, why the hell have you not comped yet? Because I've had these have been the requirements that I've had left since I got 120 dungeons. I'll show you real quick. I literally have like nothing, and I just haven't done them, which is like sad, but I just haven't done them. So if you see in my chat, this is all I have left. I have 2 pieces of music, and I need to get the Reaper title. That's literally everything I have left, and that would literally take me a day to get if I liked bossing. Like, I like bossing. Okay, I take that back. If I like the bosses that I had to kill left. So I have to kill Nex, which I don't really care about Nex because Nex is easy. I just haven't done it because I just haven't done it. And then I have Rago and I have Rots. Rots doesn't really worry me just because I theoretically know how to do Rots. Like, I theoretically know how to do it. I just haven't actually done it. That's the thing with Rots, is because, one, I haven't done it because I haven't found a team that would be willing to take me that would forgive me if I die. Probably a few times. Because that's the thing with me in bossing. The reason that I don't like going to bosses that I've never been to, especially when you're on a team, is because most teams, especially when they've been in their experience, they sit there and judge you when you die like a billion times. And this is going to be me because I'm horrible at, like, high tier PVM. Like, Araxor was hard enough for me. Like, I get ass pounded phase 4 of Araxor. Like, I've killed Araxor twice, only twice. And every time, both phase 4, I just do really horribly. I think it's the purse switching I'm just not really good at. Yeah, it's the purse switching. It's like, it's not even just the purse switching, because I'm okay at purse switching. What I'm really bad at is the multitasking, like, because you have to keep moving around and making sure that Araxi doesn't hit you with the special attacks. And then I didn't actually withdraw logs. And all that, and just all the multitasking that you have to go through in phase 4 of Araxor, I'm really bad at it. So that's kind of the reason that I haven't done Rots, because of a team, once again with Nex. And then Rago is just because Rago is literally the one boss in the game that I really can't be bothered to learn, nor do I care to learn. I know that, like, Rago is easy once you learn him, especially if you're doing a DPS role. DPSers, from what I understand, they kind of just stand there and know the mechanics and don't get their bomb tanks or their base tanks killed, or their jumpers or whatever, or their climbers. That's all I know DPS. Like, I mean, someone who does actually do Rago is probably going to tell me it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's what I've heard, that DPSing Rago is not hard, and especially because, like, the Reaper title is 1 kill, it's, like, it's not a big deal, but I just haven't done it. So those are the 2 comp requirements, and then I have like 2 music tracks to do. One of them is Trouble Brewing, and then the other one is the Virago music track, which I'll get by doing the Reaper title. So essentially I have 1 music track, and that's the Trouble Brewing one, which I can just ask clanmates and friends to, like, enter a Trouble Brewing game with me, get the music track, and we can all leave. So it's not that big of a deal. So literally I could do that all today if I wanted to. I could get comp today. I just haven't done the bossing thing, and I haven't done it for like 2 weeks, and all my friends are like, why the hell have you not done this? And the reason is just because I don't have a team that's willing to carry me on the thing, and I don't really want to pay for leeches, because like the thing is, don't have anything against paying for boss leeches. I really don't. I would do it, but the thing is, I also feel like paying for leeches is kind of like the last resort, like sad person's way out, because you can't do these bosses when you're supposed to be doing them for comp, I guess. Like, I have nothing, like, I will work for my boss kills. I don't want to just stand there and not contribute to the team. Like, I don't want to do that. I do want to contribute to the team and actually earn my boss kill. Like, I want to. But I just don't like team PVM, so I haven't gone to go find a team that will be willing to teach me, or at least carry me for a kill. So yeah. That's the entire reason why I have not comped yet. But I will eventually. And then after that, I'll get 120 Slayer, and then everything will be okay. Oh yeah, I also did get 120 defense. I don't think I've made a video with that, but I do have the 120 defense finally. I got that like in November, like December actually. I got it like the very beginning of December, so I've had it for 3 to 4 months now, I think. Had it for a long time. So I do have that. So I do have 2 120s. My next one I think is probably going to be Constitution, because I'm going to get that before Slayer. And then after that, I want to get range, and then magic probably. Magic I don't really care for, 1 because it's super common, and 2 because it's super easy, and 3 because I don't really care about the cape. But magic is one of those, like, I'm going to be training magic up with Slayer, and by the time that I'm done with Slayer, I'll probably have a good amount of magic XP that I'll just want to finish the 120 just to say I have it. And then range I actually do want to get, like I really do actually want to get range. So yeah, I'm going to be working towards that after obviously 120 Slayer, because I want to do as much combat training with Slayer as possible, because I want to be getting the 120 Slayer. And at this rate, with the amount that I've been doing bonfiring and AFKing this stupid game, I'm probably going to get like 120 fire making too, just because I literally, in my free time now, I stand here and bonfire. I've been doing this for like the last 2 days now, and yeah, I burned through at least like 3 or 4 KU logs, which I mean isn't like too much when you consider how many logs there are to 120, but still, it's like standing here and doing stuff that I don't really need to be doing. And then I also want to get fletching 120, but that's a lot of cash, and yeah, so that'll also happen sometime, maybe after I get 120 Slayer and, you know, get all the money from that, and then I'll probably have to do some extra PVMing on top of that for some more cash, but that's okay. I don't really mind too much. But I do want to get 120 fletching, mostly because fletching, like I've said before in other videos, is an important skill to me. It helped me cope during a really bad time in my life, and it was my first 99, so I want to pay homage to that by getting 120. So yeah. So that's kind of like the where I've been, where I'm going type stuff with goals. I do want to try and maybe get a couple boss pets. I don't have any right now, but I just haven't been doing too much PVM. I kind of like do Slayer, do fire making, and AFK. That's pretty much all I do right now. But I kind of want to get some of the God Wars dungeon pets. I would like to get Shrimpy, the Harakin pet, but that's a lot of kilns, and I only have like, I want to say I have like 10 kilns done, which is like, it's not bad. Like 10 kilns isn't too horrible, but it's still not anywhere close to the drop rate. I think the drop rate is like 200, like 1 in 200. And I think you go up a threshold level like every 40. I want to say 40. I don't know. Something like that. But I do want to try and get that. I think that would be fun. I don't care for the DKs or Mole or Araxor or Bombi or Nex, Rots, or not Rots, KK, Chaos Elemental. Like, Chaos Elemental and freaking Mole. I'm gonna say this right now, I don't care who disagrees with me, if anyone does. Mole is literally the most pointless boss in this game. Or one of. And the reason for that, basically, is because the boss fight, it's better than it used to be. Like, I'll give it that, it's better than it used to be after the rework. But it's still really kind of long and annoying. And the profit that you get from it is not worth it at all. Not worth it. You're better off going to camp Frost Dragons than kill Mole. Literally. Like, you're better off killing Frost Dragons. You're better off doing Slayer. You're better off doing a lot of things over killing mole because the profit from it is negligible at best. It's pretty horrible, and yeah, so it's garbage. Mole is garbage, I'll say that right now, and the only time I ever kill mole is when I have a Soul Reaper task for mole. That's the only time I ever kill him because because she's horrible. She's a garbage boss. Chaos Elemental isn't far behind. I know Chaos Elemental is like kind of fast kills if you're world hopping, and that Chaos Elemental is really easy and has the chance to drop like the Vesta Stadius whatever stuff, and you can make a little bit of profit off of that if you get lucky, but at the same level you could also go kill Revenants and do the same thing, and Revenants are a lot easier, and you don't have to world hop as much unless you're just going to be camping like Rev Dragons. So yeah, Chaos Elemental in my opinion is also a really pointless boss unless you're going for boss pet or final boss, and yeah, those are the two bosses in the game that I feel are pointless. Like, garbage. They're garbage. KBD is not too far behind. I mean, KBD is a little more... You can get a Visage, I guess, and you get the KBD boots. I think they're Dragon Rider boots. And I think gloves maybe you can get from them. I'm not sure. And then the pets. And yeah. So KBD is like, okay. KBD is really, really easy, though. Like, I can sit there, like, give me a Holy Overload, a couple of pieces of food just in case, my super anti-fires, and a Bone Crusher, and a Demon Horn, or a Demon Horn necklace, and I can sit and camp KBD for hours, depending on the amount of supplies. And then banking's really easy, just because obviously you just go back to Edgeville and you bank, and then you go back, as long as you have an open world. So KBD is really easy. So I kind of want to get the KBD pet, but I don't really want to spend so much, like, that amount of time camping KBD, so we'll see. And then freaking QBD, QBD is good money, generally. Araxor is better, but if you can't kill Araxor, if you're not on Araxor tier bossing yet, QBD is definitely a good alternative to doing Araxor if you can't kill Araxor. I want to learn how to do Araxor efficiently, honestly, just because Araxor is really good money. And I mean, Araxor is fun. Like, I'll give it that. Araxor is fun, and you know, I'm just really bad at phase 4 because I'm bad at multitasking. It's horrible, but it's true. It's sad. But whatever. Anyways, so that's kind of, you know, my little spiel for today. But yeah, yeah. I don't even know. That's really what I want to talk about. I got past 700 mil total XP. So that's something, I guess. That's something as well. But 700 mil total XP is like, it's not like a huge deal. Like, I feel like 1 bill XP is going to be big, which it is. And I probably will get there with the amount of 120s that I want to get. I'll get to 1 bill, which is really sad. Like, I looked at my total XP the other day. I was like, wow, I have 700 mil XP. I'm really good at life. Which is, like, it's horrible. I've spent almost 10 years of my life in this game. Like, I have over a year of game time logged on my A-log. I have, like, 381 days logged on my A-log, which is really sad. But at the same time, I can't regret it, because this game is really fun. I mean, it's not, like, this game sometimes isn't even fun. It's, like, torturous, but at the same time, I just don't want to quit, because I put so much work into this game. That's one of the reasons why I actually don't, like, want to play OS. Like old school, and another reason why I don't really make new accounts and grind on them really hard. That's the reason, is because I've spent so much time, so much effort in this account that I don't want to just give up on it. Like, I don't want to make a new account. It's because of that. Like, that's the reason. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I think that's about it. So I'm gonna try and upload more videos more often. Because I haven't uploaded in the last 3 months, I want to try and do some daily videos for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I mean, I want to do that really bad. Oh, by the way, I changed my name, Primal Wolfie. I've changed it a few times since the last video. So, but that's the most current one. If you want to add me or join my friends chat, that's chill. Because I'm always in my friends chat and my PM is always on, so you can PM me. So yeah, I'm gonna probably be spending a lot of time in the next week. Slayer, I want to comp, but I haven't found a team. And so if anyone wants to take me on these boss kills and is willing to put up with me dying probably a few times and me not having the best PVM gear in the world, definitely PM me and tell me, and I will go with you for at least 1 kill. Because I really do want to comp, like, really bad. But I really don't want to just, like, go with, like, random foreign people. Like, I'm fine with going with subs because even if I've never met you as a sub, I still feel like we have a connection because you're subscribed to my videos and you've probably been watching for a while. So I have like 360 some odd subscribers, which is more than I ever imagined getting on a RuneScape channel with my video making skills. Because literally all I do is sit here and talk and, you know, people watch. Sometimes I make guides, obviously, and I do want to make a guide soon just to kind of make up for the fact I haven't been making videos, so I do want to do a guide soon. I think I may go for agility, an updated agility guide. My last agility guide was like 3 or 4 years ago, so a lot of shit has changed. But yeah, so anyways, if you want to PVM with me, like next KK, not next KK, I did KK, next Rots or Rago, definitely just send me a PM, and if I have the time, I'll definitely will go with you. Some like late at night, my time, because I'm on the West Coast. I'm GMT -8. West Coast my time, my net is really horrible. My net is really shitty at night just because, like I said, my Wi-Fi box isn't the greatest, and my room, it just doesn't like my room, so my net drops a lot at night. So if you PM me in the evenings and I say that I don't want to go or I can't go, it's not because I'm being lazy or because I don't want to go, because I do. But my net is so bad at night that I don't really feel comfortable doing PVM when it's dropping so much, and I'm going to be DCing and dying all the time. Because that's not fair to people who I'm on a team with, because I know at least in Rots, it's probably less important at Rago, but I know at Rots, if you die and your team isn't like top tier, pretty pro, can solo Rot sides, you've pretty much screwed your team. And I don't want to do that because that's mean. Like, that's bad, knowing that my net will probably drop and kind of letting my team down like that. I just don't want to do that. So if you PM me in my time in the evening and I'm doing a lot of DCing and I'd say that I don't want to, it's not because I really don't want to. I do, but I can't because my net's really crappy. But anyways, yeah, so I apologize if the audio was a little bit weird. I think this is probably as good as the mic is going to get for a while, just because, like I said, I don't have a whole bunch of money to spend. But it's better. It's something, at least. And, you know, at least I'm making videos now. Just because I haven't been making videos for, like, 4 months. And I feel really bad about that. I really do. I feel really bad. But I finally got around to ordering a new microphone. It took me, like 3 or 4 months to actually, like, buy one. No, it took me, like, 2 months because my dog chewed it up in, like, January, so I mean 2 months to order it and then have it finally get here. So, but I'm happy about it, and yeah, so I will be uploading videos hopefully daily. The next couple days will probably just be random commentary videos, probably just because why not? I'm gonna probably do some Slayer and stuff, and you know, whatever. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Thanks, bye.